license 70HD729. I want to show you what is the fake sun that is right here. And by right here, I mean I am here in the morning at the U.S. Bank at 20 East Foothill Boulevard. I've captured this at 7:50 in the morning before daylight savings time, and I believe 7:50 in the morning as early 8 KIJ 420 after daylight savings time, 8 EPU 013, 8 ATK 469. These are a bunch of demons. GS 204, and so are all of them. 7LBY 511. This is not possibly the sun. This is the opposite side of the street. It is in perfect alignment with me. That's Chase Bank at 30 Foothill Boulevard. That's the Bank of America. Remember, I'm at this property with Bank of America 8:52 in the morning, where I'm going on Route 83 in that direction to go to Chino, California from after getting on Route 83 in Ontario. The fake sun is remaining over the bus. Okay, as I documented maybe a little less than a week ago, while I'm on Route 83, the fake sun is remaining in alignment with the bus that's at the Bank of America at what is essentially 5:45 in the afternoon. It's 7:13 p.m. This is not the sun, okay? Not only that, the entity is keeping the fake sun while I am already in Ontario. Just another analysis. At this position, this is not going to create any light activity, where this is supposedly the sun, and it's supposedly aiming what is in this direction. You see the shadow of this is where the light's aiming, all right? But you have the entity that's engaging in what is aiming light all over that museum, into the doorway of that Ontario Museum of History and Art. Do you remember that? The entity is engaging what is aiming light on all the way onto the top of the Ontario Museum of History and Arts. The entity is keeping also, by the way, the fake sun at 5:45 in the afternoon, as I've also documented at that same Ontario Museum of History and Arts. This is the entity that's placing right now a fake sun, while this demon 7U, 6UVH, 686, 8ZKW, 816. Okay, 8ZUW816. That's a demon that's creating audible activity, monitoring with this demon. 8JJL396. These are minions that know that they're being documented as well. This is harassment by an entity, and the whole entity is going to be prosecuted for it. This is demonic. This is actually maniacal conduct that you're witnessing. These are a bunch of psychopaths. These are psychopaths that have children. These are psychopaths that are working in areas and industries that they have no business to be in, by the way. For example, law enforcement as well. But that's the state acting directly. I'm talking about the people of the state that are engaged in this criminal surveillance system. And these are closeted psychopaths, very dangerous criminals. Okay, very hostile minions, as you hear in my podcast, as I documented, their criminal conduct. That same animalistic conduct, literally personified through the use of a vehicle, which is amplified audible activity created by a demon under a fake sun, which is in no way in alignment with the Ontario Museum of History and Arts at the same time. It's also nowhere near in Fontana, California, where I'm documenting the entity keeping a fake sun, as I'm documenting Sergeant Rice of the Fontana Police Department off of Mango and Seville, where I am showing what's supposedly the fake sun. That's, well, it's not supposedly, it is impossible to be the sun, while I'm at the United States Postal Service in Ontario at 123 West Hope Boulevard. This is not the sun. And there is no light that's going to be touching that parking lot of the United States Postal Service, or touching the building inside of the parking lot of the Mestiza Cafe, or touching the Ontario Museum of History and Arts, let alone remaining in the window while I'm on Route 83 leaving already the Upland Public Library, and the entity's keeping a fake sun at the intersection where the demons are patrolling in that directed light, just like they're doing here. All right, this is stalking with the fake sun. By the way, this is the Vaughn's parking lot, where the entity is keeping the fake sun that I documented while I'm at the entrance of Vaughn's, the same Vaughn's that I am at early in the morning, not the sun. It's literally in the same position. Okay, you see that? That's where the fake sun is right there, keeping in alignment with me, not the sun. Here in the morning, not the sun. There in the morning, okay, daylight savings time and after daylight savings time. 9:40 in the morning, 8:50 in the morning. You're talking about around 9 o'clock. That's not the sun. All right, and all you're doing is going to, for example, a location where you're present in the morning because the entity is stalking with a light source. It's very easy to stand out when you're stalking with a light source and you're at a venue where the actual sun would not be captured at the end of the day. That's how you know they're demons. THDRISN, and it's all of them. 5N JD801, directed light across the curb while these demons cross paths. 7CIK951, and they're demons that engage in harassment. Amplified audible activity is a threat. Directed light activity is a threat. Presence in the path and the environment is a threat. While the entity is engaging today, as I documented on my podcast, assaulting me, running toward me with a weapon. 8EDS037, 8SMF589, engaging in that criminal conduct as an entity, criminal summoning as an entity, stalking me in the bathroom while my panties are down. 8HXJ073, a sex offender as an entity. BE66860, paper 8YZY342, engaging in harassment as an entity in this environment. They're all demons alike, engaging in criminal surveillance in the state of California. It is 7:17 p.m. and this is the impossible presence of a light source, as I have correctly termed it, precisely as what it is, the fake sun. a scientific impossibility. All right, it is currently, again, 7:17 p.m. This is Foothill Boulevard. These are demons while directed light is appearing on the truck while they're driving by. These are demons. This is a demon possessed. And they're going to federal prison. They're monitoring right now with the Upland Police Department. Right now. All right, this is P.O.C.